always on my mind. I'm stacking knowledge, no time to waste. Gotta invest smart, gotta keep up the pace. I'm reading books, learning all the tricks, studying the market, making calculated picks.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Reckless Arrow, and we are back at it again with another episode of the Robinhood High Yield Portfolio Update. We're going to jump right into it. Make sure we hit that like on the way in, family. Make sure if you've been here more than twice, I'm going to welcome you to the Wolf Pack. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely catch that bell notification. Turn all on and tap in with us. This one is specifically for the Wolf Pack. If you guys are enjoying the content, you're liking the video, share the video. Definitely an easy way. We got to get this message out into the algorithm. Other people deserve to see this information. We're just going to leave it at that. We're jumping in, giving a update on the high yield portfolio. Got a couple of we've got a couple little side hustle incomes that we're working on. So we should be seeing some more leaps forward, but we are getting some pretty big payouts. I've got a pending dividend for LFGY of $17. I'm going to go ahead and bring that to the screen, not necessarily the dividend, but we like to show the portfolio to give the actual receipts first, because for some odd reason, Snowball Analytics is just not recording these numbers right. Like, I go over them every time to make sure the numbers match for the shares. Snowball Analytics is trying to pump my ego, make my head big, and it's not going to work because we always look at the real deal. Obviously, we're checking this out Thursday evening. We did really good over the day. We're up $206. Bitcoin broke $100,000. Overnight, we're up an additional 1.15%, so that totals out to $37.01, $37.01. I just want to pull this up to just show kind of where we're at, what we're working with. LFGY, we are at 23.36 shares. YBTC, we are at 12.86 shares, both of those being Friday payers. COIW, we are at 16 shares. QDTE, which is our portfolio balancer, more or less, we are at 16 shares. We have 2 shares of Hood, Robinhood, because we've been with this platform for 2 months. PLTW, we are at 14 shares. And MST, the new entrance into the fold, we are at 25.1 shares. Now, moves that we're making and what we're doing. Obviously, we sold off a little LFGY to buy some MST. MST is not paid yet. Normally, they take a few weeks for those weekly payers, from what I'm told, to build up a little bit of a war chest before they actually start paying, which is great because we're trying to get to about 50 to 100 shares. We're sitting at 25. We're halfway there. Pivots that are made, obviously MST was just launched pretty much last week. We are looking at, it's a MicroStrategy play, and I am long Bitcoin. I am a big fan of MicroStrategy. I do believe in the future of the company and the space. It is not the only Bitcoin play that we have in our Bitcoin standard, but it is one that allows us to capitalize on a lot of income. So what we are doing with that is we are going to run it like any other levered position. I have obviously COIW, PLTW, and now MST are all leveraged long weekly payers. That means we're going to do a cash balance. I do not, the reason being is I want to collect the weekly income, but I want them cash balance based. MST will have a higher cash balance than COIW or PLTW at this juncture. I might kick those up, but MST will have a pretty high cash balance. In comparison to the other two. Obviously, we are jockeying $500 for COIW and PLTW. MST, I'm thinking somewhere between $1,000 to $3,000. I'm probably, once we get to 1,000, we'll see what we're doing. We'll see what the market's doing, but I'm thinking that at minimum it's going to be 1,000. I am leaning as high as 3,000, depending on what the market is doing. Now, again, with those leverage longs, we are using those as a hedge, which means that we keep a cash balance, and it's not necessarily about how many shares we have. It's about what that cash balance is supposed to be. And that's because as these skyrocket up, we will sell off, usually landing those into the LFGY position and then continuing to collect our weekly dividends off that, and then wheeling those, my weeklies that are normal weeklies, not the cash position ones. But anytime it gets to, I'd say with the higher positions, it's normally within $100-200. If it's a higher position, obviously that will jump up because it's just a larger pool of money. So there's no point in selling off $100 worth. I'll probably do at least $200 for the bigger positions. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, what we're doing with COIW and PLTW is when they get up to about $600, I'll sell a few shares off to bring it back down to around $500. And then if it goes down to $400, I'll start buying shares to buy it back up to whatever to the $500 mark area. And so I'll probably do something similar with the $3,000 position. I mean, actually, honestly, $100, that gets me a few shares of LFGY. And since I'm basically just rolling whatever that is over into LFGY, we'll probably pull the trigger at $100 on that also. But, you know, you're buying that dip as well on those shares. So it's like, cool, you sell off a few shares when you get to 600, buy a few more shares when you get down to 400, buy it back up. That's what we're doing with that. Obviously, support for the platform is the hood position. It is what it is. As long as I'm using the platform, I will be buying a share every month. That's just the way that I've decided to rock out moving forward. Because if I'm paying all these fees, I want some ownership. Moving on. So now we're going to pull up. We're going to stop sharing this screen and we're going to pull up another screen for you guys. So now we got to get into the numbers. Share the window. Boom. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and hop over into this bad boy so we can look at where our projected dividends are. So currently, so this is like way higher. I don't understand why, but we've got our passive income up to 60.25. Once MST starts paying, I think that has the potential to go up a little bit. Let's go into the holdings and take a look at those. This will be interesting. COIW, we are currently in a total profit of 16%, daily profit of 6.21%. LFGY, we are in a total profit of 5.64%. On the day, we are at 4.52%, which is nice. MST, total profit, we are at 6.49%. Total, or on the day, we are up 8.62%. PLTW, now we are in some hardcore, we're in some good profit on PLTW. It's one of my better performers. We're at 32.77%, and on the daily, we are up 9.9%. QDTE, we are up 5.8% total. On the daily, we are up 1.08%. YBTC, we are up 12.11%. On the daily, we are up 5%, which is nice. Dividend calendar, that's where we're looking at. Okay, so now our income has climbed. We are looking at $1,856.36 out of this portfolio, which breaks down to monthly $154.70 per month, or $509, or I keep wanting to say 500. If we get to $509 a day, that would be amazing, because then I'm rich. So we're at $5.09 on the daily, and the yield is sitting right at 60%, 50.96%. Hopefully we get that climbing. The moves that we're making, we're moving in the right direction. I'm always excited about new MicroStrategy based products. I will be interested to see if we get any type of replication on that with the 21 Capital 21 Capital SPAC that's going through right now. If they get some products similar, we're probably going to be hopefully seeing some new weeklies being added, and I will be adding in my income portfolio some other positions as well, because I will definitely be getting in on that. But that's all we've got so far. We haven't started using the Robinhood Gold Card. The Robinhood Gold Card did come in, so I'm probably going to do a video breakdown on that again now that I have the card. And yeah, until next week, people, these are going to be short and sweet, straight to the point. I'll see you next week. It's your boy, Reckless Ray Dinero. And before we get out of here, make sure you hit that like button. If you've been here more than twice, hit that subscribe button, join the Wolf Pack, hit the bell notification, turn them all on, and share the video, because we're not trying to get rich over here by ourselves in the Wolf Pack, and there's always room for more people. It's your boy, Reckless Ray Dinero, and I'm out of here. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Money on my mind, yeah. Focus, got no time for games, nah. I don't play, man, I'm all about that financial literacy. Investing in my future, building generational wealth. Dollar bills, they be calling my name, but I ain't chasing fame, I'm chasing change. Learn the game, now I'm playing it smart. Putting my money to work, it's an art. I'm stacking paper, building my own empire. No more living check to check, I'm getting higher. Investing in stocks, real estate, and more. Gotta secure the bag, that's what I came for.